Welcome back, another episode. According to Tim Minier, the showrunner, Bobby is always Athena's pillar of support. He can always rely on her. That is made abundantly evident in the most recent episode of 911, which shows the B-Nauto crashing into a smaller plane and smashing into Athena's aircraft, while Bobby is stuck on the TV show set acting as a tech advisor and not answering his phone. The episode follows the same pattern 911 has in the past. It opens with an introduction to the soon-to-be victims from before the occurrence. Along with Athena and her fiancé's killer, Dennis Jenkins, there are also an elderly couple, a woman walking her dog, and a high school sports team among the passengers. Dennis informs Athena that he will only accept the early release offer with her approval prior to her meeting with the captain, as seen at the conclusion of the first episode. Following the crash, Athena attempts to broadcast a mayday via the radio. She then dials 911 and Josh takes the call. He puts her in contact with air traffic control. Fortunately, the pilot clicked the autopilot button before passing out. I am aware of your fears. The most important thing right now is that we support one another and not panic, Athena informs the passengers. She then inquires as to who has mobile service. I won't tell you not to be because I am, too. On the ground, however, Jared is conscious, may have suffered a concussion, and is being transported to the hospital. Oliver Stark's character Buck fears he's going to murder him or fire him before killing him, but Eddie argues he saved his life. Was it what I did, then? Since I was simply trying to hit the person, to be completely honest, I don't really know, Buck says. Then, during lunch, Maddie phones Kenny to let him know that she will be taking the 118 out of rotation for the remainder of their shift and to put her on speaker. She says that the plane is still in the air and she needs their assistance with several casualties from a mid-flight crash. To aid in triage, she will be patching them through one at a time. Why are they? Because Athena is on that plane and you're their best chance, she says. When Athena calls Bobby, she reaches his voicemail. Bobby, in her voicemail, she states, I love you, baby. Air traffic control warns her that she is going to land the plane, so she doesn't have time to think about that. It's not a very good plan, she objects. While Eddie, Hen, and Chimney are chatting with other passengers on the plane, Buck is trying to get through to Bobby. Dennis and the other passengers are able to release the pressure from compartment syndrome despite one of the athlete's legs being broken since he knows how to create a shiv in prison. We have to say how impressed we are with this woman's calmness and how much we enjoyed the elderly couple who had everything she needed to treat the man in the seat next to her. Hen guides the woman with the dog through helping him with what appears to be a panic attack but turns out to be high-altitude pulmonary edema. Given the circumstances, it's remarkable that none of the people offering assistance is panicked. Jimmy and a little child with extensive aviation knowledge assist Athena turn the plane around, and when the hole in the back gets bigger and it begins to descend, she levels it out. Buck tells the others he'll meet them at the airport. He's going to collect Bobby when half of the department's companies are called to the airport to make ready for an emergency touchdown. When Bobby gets to the set, he has just heard Athena's voicemail and watched the news about the jet. Bobby remarks, "You have to be kidding me," as soon as he sees Buck. Isn't Athena on that flight? Buck corrects him, saying she's got it. Bobby queries, what else would she be doing? Bobby calls for them to take the truck on set because the traffic is awful, and the TV show actor who plays the captain joins in as well. Bobby doesn't let their arguments drag on. For more videos, subscribe.